Go.
Greetings, Flyers fans. This is your Commander-in-Chief, G-Man, reporting to you live from, well, we're in G-Man Live, but we are in lovely Bucks County, Peddlers Village, and we're going to bring you a little update on the Flyers making the playoffs. So we figured we'd do it right here in front of Flyers store. Look at this. They got the Flyers, they got Giroux, they got the Broad Street Bullies. So without any further ado, let's jump in with both feet, because pretty soon the Flyers are going to be on the ice with their feet, and they're going to be playing the Washington Capitals. So in our last video, we did make reference to the fact that the Bruins were playing the Caps, but subject to if they lost. And what did they do? The Bruins went to Washington, or the Bruins went and played Ottawa, and they just threw up all over themselves and got crushed 6-1. And then the same time, the Rangers were playing the Red Wings, and what happens there? The Broadway Blue Shirts, otherwise known as, all my fans should know this, the Punisher, Frank Castle. Yep. So the Punisher comes in, punishes out the Red Wings, and the Red Wings are gone. Whip out the brooms. Bye Wings. So now all the Flyers have to do is win their game. That's it. Just have to win their game. And they're playing the Penguins. And what does that mean when you play the Penguins? That means you are playing, wait for it, Wilson Fisk resurgent. Yes, the Penguins are Wilson Fisk resurgent. And why is that? Because the Penguins want to reclaim their territory that they gave up a long time ago, and now they are resurgent, just like Wilson Fisk gave up his territory in Hell's Kitchen and is now resurgent. So, Penguins are the team the Flyers have to beat, and what do? They come to Philly, we have a powwow with them, and the Flyers end up winning that game 3-1. Now, I know what all you Flyers fans are going to say before you guys go crazy and give me the chat, you're going to give me all the nasty words and all that crap. Don't hate, keep this in mind. I know Letang didn't play. By the way, he's seen his better days. I know Crosby didn't play. He probably was home like holding his neck because he's all banged up and he's got concussions and doesn't even know what his girl's name is and all that stuff. That's probably the real reason why they sat his ass. Not because they wanted to give him time. He's like, my neck hurts. I need, put the bed gate on. I'm like, oh no. So that's the reason why he actually sat. So do I care that the fact that those two guys didn't play? No. Do I care that Mike Murray wasn't in goal and that they put the guy that sounds like the accountant in there? Zadkov? No. Why? Because you still got to beat the team that is in front of you. And what the Flyers do, with the help of Wayne Simmons, a resurgent Wayne Simmons, they beat them. So if you don't bring your A game to this game, there'll be no next game. But for the Flyers, they did that. They won the game 3-1, so now they are in the playoffs. And they will play the Caps on Thursday. So right now, I'm not going to make a prediction. I'm just going to let all Flyers fans enjoy this and say, guys, the last time I made the predictions, that can stay true for now. I will update my predictions later before game 1. But right now, all Flyers fans have to know is we are going back to the playoffs. And as you can see, a lot of people are excited here in Philadelphia. And why are they excited? Because the Flyers, after a 2-year absence, are back in the playoffs. So keep this in mind. From tax day to flag day, that is how long you must play. So get ready to steal the Caps resolve in D.C. and go down to D.C. and take out the Caps. And keep one other thing in mind. How hard was it for all you Flyer fans out there that jumped off the wagon and broke both your knees to get back on the wagon thinking, how could this team make the playoffs? Because you all know you were drinking beer, crying in January. And just to make a political reference, because we are in a political season, back in January you were like, this guy could possibly win. You know, this Donald Trump guy, he's kind of interesting. But you didn't think there was much of it. But then February rolls around and you're like, maybe he's winning. Maybe this guy could win. So you're thinking this guy could potentially become your next president. However improbable that might be. Well, however improbable that might be, that the Flyers could actually make the playoffs was just as unpredictable as what happened in the political world. DC, see where I'm going with this? See what I did there? You like that? I'll bet you do. So, the continuation of the rise of Trump and the continuation of the rise of the Flyers did not happen by accident. Now, this is a hockey video, not a political video, so I'm just making a point that it may have seemed kind of shady back then. It may have even seemed kind of weird, but you were like, the dude is winning. And the Flyers went 14-5-3 to end the season to get into the playoffs. So, with that, I will leave you all with Next Wednesday night, I will do a video discussing the Flyers and the Caps and how they match up with each other and the breakdown. And until then, this is your Commander-in-Chief G-Man saying adios, peace, and let's go Flyers. And I will see you for Game 3 in Philly. Pow!